Back to the starting lineup with Scott Purrier, Ned Reynolds, and Art Haynes on your home for the St. Louis Cardinals. 102.1 The One.
And the Redbirds will be playing a little bit later on today, I think around 3 o'clock, right here on The One. Welcome back to the starting lineup. Ned Reynolds along with
Scott Purrier
and Art Haynes.
Arthur, wanted to get your thoughts on a coaching move in town. Jordan Epps moving from Central over to Springfield Catholic.
I had not heard that.
Yeah, and
I'm kind of stunned by that.
Yeah, Catholic's kind of gone. Would this be third coach in 3 years since Jay moved over to Greenwood? Jordan had done such a good job at Central with those teams and those players. I guess time for a change and move over to Springfield Catholic.
Wow, and he was such a good fit at Central and done such a good job there. I really hate to hear that from Central's standpoint, but wish the best for Jordan.
Absolutely. And you just kind of wonder, Brock Blansett waited his turn for that Nixa job and it not going anywhere soon, but wonder if Jordan returns to the alma mater at some point or if that's the goal in his mind, to get back to coaching.
Well, he could have gotten there from Central too, but
yeah,
I don't think Brock's going anywhere for a while after waiting so long to be a head coach.
Absolutely, yes. And so the Battlehawks lose last night. Ned, I know you're a big United Football League fan. 31-15 at the Dallas team, whatever they're called.
They're playing a midweek game.
They played
like
a Tuesday night game. Apparently, Conference USA called them and said, "Hey, this is great. It's a good idea." And so they were on TV last night. I watched a little bit of it. They lose 31-15. It was played in the Dallas soccer team stadium. Not many people there.
And I think that may be in Frisco. At least it used to be anyway.
Yeah.
It is.
Real quickly, though, were you able to ascertain the numbers of people there? Battlehawks played before big crowds in St. Louis, but they're the only ones.
Not even a sniff of what the Battlehawks get.
Really?
And the reason we brought that up is because they're back home this Sunday against Birmingham at the Dome at America Center, and they're drawing 30. They had 30,000, I think, for the opener.
The one game was their opener, their home opener that I saw, and they had 31,000. And they did not open the upper deck, I don't believe, but hey, that's a pretty good crowd nonetheless.
That's great.
Yeah, Art, do you think this is just the hangover in St. Louis for football after the Rams left that allows them to do something that literally nobody else in that UFL is doing, and it's draw people?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a desire for pro football in St. Louis, and they've lost two teams, both caused by the ownership. But I think it's a pent-up interest in football. Hey, I wanted to throw one more thing in about the Royals yesterday.
Yeah,
we mentioned they didn't score enough. They had one hit.
Yeah,
one hit.
Carter Jensen.
It was a home run by Carter Jensen.
Well, he got a new alarm clock.
A good start, but not going to win many games with one hit.
One hit.
It's amazing when you show up on time to the clubhouse, you get to play and hit home runs. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be a while living that down.
How much of a chagrin do you think he maintains? Because I think more than just one player got on him for that.
Yeah, well, Vinny P went on him publicly. Yeah. That was where he got called out. It's like, you can't do that. Get an alarm clock or get three. But I'm sure he will not live that down for at least this full rookie season this year.
Jeremy Guthrie on the broadcast said, this happens all the time.
Yeah.
Guys are late for different things, and you never hear about it. But this one kind of got blown up, and it's because of the MLB pressuring the managers to get the lineups in so early.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be they'd do that about an hour before the game, and now they got to submit it 2 hours before. And he wasn't there, so he couldn't be in the lineup.
Well, and I think a large part of it, too, was it was a scheduled DH day for Salvi. And then all of a sudden Salvi has to put the gear on, and at his age, he's probably not real happy that what he thought was going to be a DH day is not anymore. So, Arthur, I know you're a golf fan. Of course, today's the par 3 tournament at the Masters. Do you have a pick that you want to throw out there for the real thing that starts tomorrow?
Not really. I'll have one for you tomorrow, but
okay.
Yeah, I mean, the par 3 is a fun diversion, but the real action starts tomorrow, and I think there are a lot of people that would have a chance. Not a lot, maybe 8 or 10.
CBS Sports ranked the golfers 1 through 91 that are in the field, and they've got Xander Schauffele as the number 1 ranked guy going in, Scotty at number 2, and these are for all those people out there that are placing bets on their various apps and trying to figure out who to go with. John Rahm, 3. Bryson DeChambeau, 4. Ludwig Oberg, 5. Cameron Young, 6.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of come on here this year. And
he's playing with Scheffler, too, I believe.
Yeah. Rory, 7. Matt Fitzpatrick, 8. Patrick Reed, 9, who's kind of my sleeper pick. And then Justin Rose, 10. So there's your top 10 according to CBS Sports Line. Who is number 91, you might be asking? Because I hear you asking that, Art, right now.
I'm asking.
Yes, it is Brandon Holtz, an amateur, the winner of the U.S. Mid-Amateur at Troon. He can become the first Mid-Am since Stuart Hagestad in 2017 to earn low amateur honors. The lowest-ranked pro is Mike Weir. Of course, we all remember that shot he hit in the playoff. Was it 10 or I think it was number 10 from off the side. No, that was Larry Mize I'm thinking of. Mike Weir's the lefty that won, but won in 2003. He is ranked number 90 out of the 91.
My question to you is a guy who has really been consistently good on the tour the end of last year, or actually from the middle part of last year right up until this year, is Chris Gotterup. Where do they have him?
They have him in that, I think, 17 or 18 range, so a guy that could threaten there. Some of the guys down at the bottom that are past champions that still show up to play, Vijay Singh, number 81. Jose Maria Olazabal, number 82.
Is he still around?
Yeah. Chain-smoking Angel Cabrera.
With his ponytail?
Yeah, who won in 2009. Freddie Couples, 86. How old would Freddie be now?
He's got to be close to 60.
Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. Xander Schauffele, one of the betting favorites, and enjoy your watching.
We are out of time, folks. We have arrived at the conclusion of the show. Arthur, are you ready? Great having you with us, folks. Ned Reynolds along with
Scott Purrier
and Art Haynes.
And we have arrived at the...
See ya.
Finally, yes. We'll see you tomorrow.
You're listening to The Starting Lineup with Scott Purrier, Ned Reynolds, and Art Haynes on 102.1 The One.